and very early on in his career. Right, second of the Grade 1s. They're coming thick and fast. Here's Mark.
So they take a turn and walk forward towards Robbie Supple at the top of the rostrum. The first of the 18 fences ahead of them down the straight. They're off and running for the Ladbrokes Kauto Style Novices Chase Grade 1. Race run in memory of Nigel Clark, 3 miles ahead of them. On the inside, McFabulous, and on the outside, the mare Galia de Liteaux. Those are the first two. The second wave, Mortlach, racing on the outside of Gelino Bello, and Thyme Hill, the back marker, as they go over the first. All jumped it well, and very short run towards the second, which is the first of the open ditches. Galia de Liteaux on the outside, stood a long way off that. She almost banked it and makes a mistake. Good sit by Harry Skelton. And a better jump on the inside by McFabulous, and that now has carried him into the lead once again, but only just. McFabulous on the inside of Galia de Liteaux. Those now the first two, and they're a couple of lengths clear of Mortlach, who's racing in third, Gelino Bello in fourth, and the back marker is Thyme Hill, as they take the turn into the back straight, where 4 fences await them, the third of which is an open ditch. So Galia de Liteaux on the outside of McFabulous as they rise at fence number 3. There'll be very little between them as they go over it. A mistake there by Gelino Bello, who took that fence by the roots, and he's just been niggled away from that fence by Bryony Frost as they go now on towards fence 4. Again, little between the leading duo, and they're all safely over that. On now towards another open ditch as rider Harry Cobden on McFabulous just adjusts an iron as they go over this ditch. McFabulous is jumping in second place. The leader was Galia de Liteaux, who wasn't that fluent, but was more fluent than Mortlach, who may have been slightly put off by Galia de Liteaux as they go over the next plain fence. More safely over, McFabulous leads by a neck to Galia de Liteaux in second place. Now there's about 2.5 lengths back to Gelino Bello, who's been given a bit of time to recover from that early mistake in the back straight. Moving up on the inside of Mortlach, and the back marker, and unhurried in the hands of Tom O'Brien, is Thyme Hill. Thyme Hill at the moment is racing about 5 lengths off the leader, and it's now a clear leader for the first time as McFabulous and Harry Cobden move on as they race into the home straight, first of 3 plain fences as they come up towards the enclosures. McFabulous the leader to Galia de Liteaux, who took it in second. On the far right as we look down the track is Mortlach. On the inside is Gelino Bello, and the back marker is Thyme Hill. Over the second fence taken in the home straight, that was fence number 8, and the next will be the last in a circuit's time as McFabulous, 2 out of 2 so far here at Kempton, leads the way in the Kauto Star. He leads by just over a length as he rises at fence number 9 to Galia de Liteaux, who took it in second place. And then on the inside, Gelino Bello pushing up into third. Mortlach is in fourth. Thyme Hill still waited with at the back of the field of 5 as they go into the turn taken by the stables and through the halfway point. So going on now towards fence number 10 and through the starting point, McFabulous and Harry Cobden still lead the way, bidding to give trainer Paul Nicholls a 6th win in this race. Stablemate Gelino Bello following McFabulous towards the inside rail. Little wider is Galia de Liteaux, and wider still is Mortlach, and the back marker is Thyme Hill as they rise at the 10th. McFabulous jumped that one well, so too nearest pursuer Galia de Liteaux, and now they go towards the open ditch. McFabulous will have the lead of nearly 2 lengths rising at that open ditch. He reaches for it. Galia de Liteaux was more fluent over that than she was on the previous circuit. Then towards the inside, Gelino Bello, followed by Mortlach, and still at the back of the field, Thyme Hill, travelling well, but yet to pass a rival. They go now into the back straight, another mile to go and another 7 fences to take. McFabulous still leads to Galia de Liteaux in second place. Now just over a length back to Gelino Bello on the inside of Mortlach, and now beginning to make a move towards the outside is Thyme Hill. He's widest on the course. They go over the 7th from home. All 5 covered by only 2.5 lengths, and they've really quickened up as well as they make their way down the back straight. Race is on from here, and they've got going a long way out. McFabulous on the inside of Mortlach, who's now driven up between rivals. On the outside, Galia de Liteaux, and then Gelino Bello and Thyme Hill. So they go now on towards the penultimate fence taken down the back straight. This is the final ditch. It's 5 out. McFabulous and Mortlack only a length away. Over in third, Gelino Bello, and then Thyme Hill, and now beginning to tail off at the back of the field, and pulling up is Galia de Liteaux, has been pulled up there, and down at that one was Gelino Bello. So Gelino Bello has gone at the 4th from home, where Galia de Liteaux was pulled up. So they begin to make the turn back towards home. Just 3 of them left in the Ladbrokes Kauto Star Novices Chase Grade 1, and it is McFabulous who has got the lead. His old rival, Thyme Hill, has moved it into second, having been given a very patient ride by Tom O'Brien. But it is McFabulous who has the lead as they turn in, and now they come down towards the 3rd from home. McFabulous on the inside, quick and nimble. The lead was just over a length to Thyme Hill in second. Mortlack now looks held in 3rd, racing inside the final quarter of the mile, and Thyme Hill moves up stylishly up on the outside. Thyme Hill has jumped the lead over the 2nd from home to McFabulous in 2nd, and then there's a break of 20 lengths back to Mortlack in 3rd. Inside the final furlong, the final fence in front of Thyme Hill. He is at it now. He's over safely. He jumped it big and bold, and he's clear now by 8 lengths and driven out towards the line. It is Thyme Hill for Philip Hobbs and Tom O'Brien, and Thyme Hill has taken the Ladbrokes Kauto Star to McFabulous in 2nd, and Mortlack last of the 3 to get home.
Sarah Hobbs is with me and sees Thyme Hill back in the winner's enclosure at the very top level. That must be very satisfying, particularly after Newbury.
He's always scored very well at home, and we were confident he would be a chaser. The only thing is, the last twice, he's just been a bit careful and ballooning over ditches and things, which he hasn't seen before over hurdles. And I think schooling at home and the blinker, or the cheek pieces, has really helped and just sharpened him up a bit. He's worked really well this week, and we were pretty confident he could. They've all beaten each other, you know, McFabulous and Champ, and I mean, they're just Paisley Park we've beaten, and he's beaten us. It's a wonderful trio of 4 horses, really, isn't it?
You know, of course, that was slightly lost to me, the fact that Paisley's won earlier on the card as well. Yeah, quite right.
Yeah. And so after he won, I was even more confident, because he's the sort of horse that comes out occasionally and then bolts up, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Which, you know, this horse can't run very often, but when he does.
So with that in mind, would he be in line for a bit of a break?
Oh yes, he'll have a month or 6 weeks off now.
Okay.
And then, you know, Cheltenham, Aintree, yeah, see what happens.
And Tom suggesting as well, you know, more of a test on slightly easier ground today compared to last time has really suited him.
He does need that. He needs a fast pace as well. If they go too slow, he cannot quicken. But if they go fast during the race, he can quicken again. So he's a very good horse, isn't he?
Look, it's great to see. Delighted for you and the team. Well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Tom O'Brien alongside a 5th Grade 1, but you were just telling me a first over fences. Well done. That must give you an enormous amount of satisfaction.
Yeah, no, brilliant. And hats off to the horse. He's a dual Grade 1 winning hurdler, placed in a champion bumper, which is a Grade 1, and now he's a Grade 1 winning chaser. So what a horse, really. Just delighted to get to steer him.
What did you think after last time? What was the sort of feeling at the yard?
Well, it was, to be honest, it was disappointment, because he's probably our flag bearer, you know. But now looking back on it, it was a lot livelier surface today, and he was just spending a bit of time in the air, which you can't do. And McFabulous is a good horse with a gear, but today we've put the cheek pieces on, and stamina came into it today with the softer ground. And like there was no sprinting at the end today, you know.
So the stronger test of stamina today effectively has really suited him. Plus the cheek pieces, you felt sort of improved his jumping, helped him focus a bit. Yeah,
definitely. Like it was good ground the last day. Like maybe on the faster side in the home straight. And yeah, it was a lot of speed the last day, whereas he has sharpened up his jumping with the cheek pieces, like definitely the more tested stamina helped him today.
Were you happy the whole way today?
Yeah, like I was happy. Once Harry he's dangerous anywhere, but he's dangerous on the front end on his own, and I had to do what I had to do, because I wouldn't, just in case he got careful, if I went after him sooner, you know. That was my worry, that Harry didn't just have a complete freebie to himself up front. But when he slapped his down the shoulder coming into 3 out, and I didn't have to do so, I was happy.
Great stuff, well done.
Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.